Oh, we got one moving into the, we saw this on pit road early. Kasey Kahne hits the inside wall and knocks it down. Saw some guys' helmets that were sitting up there. So a problem with Kasey Kahne's car. Goes on to pit road and the caution's out.
We saw this Saturday in practice, almost identical to that. We talked about how rare it is that it can happen. It's happened twice in 2 days. It's coming off turn 3, approaching the front straightaway. You can see Kasey's all by himself, gets loose. Same thing we saw with Jeb Burton the other day, almost in the same tread marks. Can't get the car all the way spun out. Now I'll be honest with you, he's long for the ride, trying to keep from hitting the inside wall, but there's just no stopping it at this point.
And as you mentioned, 2 days in a row now we have seen something similar to this. As I mentioned, some of the things that were sitting on pit road, crew members will put their helmets on pit road waiting before they have to go out there for a pit stop, and we've seen on these replays some things flying, one of those being a helmet.
And this actually happened between Travis Quapple's pit and A.J. Allmendinger's pit. You can see a piece of Kasey Kahne's car physically embedded in the wall. You can't get it out. And if you look on the backside here, it's actually come through the other side as well. The wall did buckle a little bit. Everybody down here, first of all, we should tell you, is safe. Everything is fine. As you mentioned, guys, those were helmets just sitting on the wall. Everybody got out of the way in plenty of time. Nobody down here injured at all. A lot of scattering. Brandon Nagdowski, the track president, is down here checking this out.
Well, first I was like, I can't believe I'm clear over here this late, this late in the corner, and then all the way to the left, heading towards pit wall. And then I saw the people. I was like, man, you guys better take off running, like get out of the way. I didn't know. Yeah, I hadn't done anything like that before, so it's kind of crazy the way it all happened. But I don't know why we're so far. What the deal was right there.
The 2 of Brad Keselowski now onto pit road.
You see the number of laps.
Right front wheel is.
Yeah, you see the number of laps that Brad Keselowski ran. You're starting to see their hand there, Kelly, on how long they can run.
Well, and it sounded like Brad maybe didn't. Oh, and you see he's just hit a crew member, so this is a disastrous stop for Brad Keselowski. He went through his pit stall. He didn't hear Paul Wolf, his crew chief, call him in the lap before, so they're a lap behind. And now just disaster as he went through his pit box. You saw the crew member get hit in a Tiger, go flying into the 2. They have had issues with pit stops before. It's one of the things that Paul Wolf told me they want to work on in these next 6 races ahead of the chase.
Take another look. Coming onto pit road and into his pit stall, he's just too fast.
Yeah, I hope all these guys are okay. Obviously that was a big fall, but see all the brake dust on the left front wheel. I just wonder if they were using so much brake, and we're going to see a lot of brake dust here, but I just wonder if he's using so much brake that the brakes didn't work the way he was anticipating them to. Sometimes it's easy to, you're trying to get in pit road as hard as you can. You're trying to get your stall as hard as you can. The car just didn't get stopped. Obviously it's, it falls on Brad, but I just wonder if he didn't anticipate it because the brakes weren't working quite as effectively as he had planned on.
Sorry about that, guys. Just locked the front stuff, couldn't get him to come back.